Good evening, everyone. This is Shut Up and Listen.
Today, we are going to watch some interesting news about our country and others.
Also, we are going to watch our daily green notes and the music section.
Let's go with our national news.
Good evening, viewers. Tonight, a serious incident in Viña del Mar has caused anger among the public. This incident involves a 50-year-old teenager with autism spectrum disorder who was violently attacked by his classmates inside the changing rooms of Santa Julia School. Now, let's listen to the following report for more details. The assault occurred after a PE class where the victim was repeatedly insulted before the fight began. Many people think if the school had acted promptly, this tragedy might have been prevented in time. Instead, the teenager ended up with multiple bruises and a deep cut on his eyebrows. Some of the mother's words were,
"If my son hadn't been bullied at his old school, I would never have moved him here."
She was devastated. However, the main controversy focused on the school response. First, no appropriate first aid was provided. Second, since they couldn't find any medical supplies, the educational institution staff just used paper towels to wipe the blood off the boy. Due to this, the boy had to be taken to the hospital Gustavo Frique by his mother, where he finally could have his wound professionally treated by doctors. The local public educational service has announced that a proper protocol was immediately activated, but the student's family know what really happened and they are not letting them to brush this under the carpet. They completely refuse to let anyone twist the story to their favor.
Overall, a formal complaint has already been filed with the district attorney's office, and the mother is putting her foot down. If the aggressive student is not expelled, I will take this story directly to national.
Now, we have to move on, so let's go back to Shut Up to the listening studio.
Good evening. This is Shut Up and Listen, bringing you the latest from our community. Yesterday, the study center welcomed its new members, and they have become the talk of the LCL community already. The members were announced during a lively ceremony. Several students have been interviewed, and the atmosphere is being described as electric. Some say the new members might bring fresh energy to the campus life. Others believe the center could have been more inclusive if the selection process had been different, referring to that they were the only list-in candidates. Here we are in the campus with some students in the event of the new members. Hello, what is your name?
Ina,
And what is your major?
pedagogy metaphors.
Do you think the new members will make a difference?
Well, the student union is giving photocards about them to introduce them, and everyone is looking forward to hanging out with them. If they continue to attract attention, more activities will be scheduled.
What is your name?
Moana.
And did you vote in this event?
Yes.
How do you feel about the joining of the new members?
Honestly, I'm excited. If students gather here, they will feel more connected and the new members might organize more events and that could make campus life more vibrant.
I heard if the new members continue to attract attention, more activities will be scheduled. And if I were one of them, I would probably spend all day organizing karaoke nights. Though, my grades might collapse after that. And while our campus celebrates the new faces, outside these walls, another reality unfolds. This is Shut Up and Listen. Back to the studio.
Exactly, Catalina. It's time to talk about the other's reality. Don't you think, Francisca?
Yes, I totally agree with you. A Colombian woman named Julissa Tolosa disappeared for 6 days after undergoing a cosmetic surgery in Bogota. Afterwards, the woman appeared dead on the side of a road. A great commotion had been caused in the country's public opinion by the news. This death is a heartbreaking example of an issue that is already known in Colombia: the illegal cosmetic surgery centers that offers delicate procedures for low prices that in many occasions compromise the necessary medical standards. The fact that this illegal center where Julissa died is located in a popular zone of Bogota and had a big poster announcing the service of laser lipo without having a license to do it have made the community wonder what type of controls exist if they are indeed being checked. If the authorities had inspected the clinic earlier, this tragedy might have been prevented.
That was shocking. Now let's move on to the green note.
Today, we are visiting the Marga Marga State, a place where nature, trash, and human beings have somehow decided to live together. I also came here looking for a horse race betting ticket I lost in 2007. Several areas have been polluted and some temporary homes have been built among the garbage. Scientists might call this an ecosystem. I've managed to find one of the local residents. How long have you lived here?
No me acuerdo, ya como hace 3 años, 3 meses. Aquí el tiempo funciona diferente. Aquí cuando uno viene al lado de un carrito de supermercado, las cosas cambian, pues mamita.
Have you heard that some people are being removed from this area?
Sí, si alguien nos quiere quitar, nosotros igual vamos a encontrar otro lugar para ponernos. Así que a lo mismo nomás.
Local authorities have had some areas cleaned before. However, new garbage keeps showing up. Dozens of tents have been set up along the river, and with them comes the trash. Authorities are under pressure to take action, though some say they might be more concerned with maintaining the flower clock. The problem could have been avoided if the government had acted, but of course, that would be too logical. The story of the Marga Margas is still being written. Nature can recover, but only if people stop treating it like a giant trash can. This report has been brought to you live from the savannah of uncertainty. I am John Charles Budok. That was Nota Verde or Green Note to the experts. Back to the studio, where I hope the air conditioning is being kept at a comfortable temperature.
Now, talking about new releases. The Swedish pop star Sarah Larsson released a new album last month called Midnight Sun, Girls Trip. This album is a collection of energetic pop and euphoric dance that marks her new artistic era according to Sonic Music. This album has great collaboration with well-known female artists like Shakira, Emilia, Tyla, Madison Beer, and others. Another next release is Always by the Door, and we have an exclusive with the singer Kikiridu. This is Shut Up and Listen.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
So tell us, how did you come up with the ideas to create this album?
Well, the story is very interesting. I was getting my hair done and I saw a puppy with a pink dress and it was so adorable that my mind came up with ideas for a song about loving our pets and how they're so important for us. Wow, that means that your brain is always creating new music. We and the fan thought that this song was about a new love interest or something like that, but it's really sweet to hear that. As far as we know, the vibe of the song will be very romantic. Can you tell us more about that? Obviously. Well, most of the songs sound like they were written for a man, but indeed they're for my little cat Paula that is the light of my life. So most of them talk about love, company, and the life of a single woman. That's lovely. Thank you so much for being here, and we are eagerly waiting for the release. Hey, before you go, have you listened that we look so alike? Really? I don't see it.
Now, to end this program, we are going to listen to the favorite song of our followers. This is
Shut up and listen.
My favorite song is Side to Side by Little Ariana.
Side to side by little Ariana.
Side to Side by Little Ariana.
This is Side to Side by Little